You've come a long way, buddy. A long way. What's good, everybody? It is your girl Nia, the video game her, representing for Planet EJOBN. So today's video is gonna be about the Aquaman trailer. So to those of you guys who actually watch Planet EJOBN and you have seen my previous video about what I want to see from the Aquaman trailer, you guys know that I had a couple of things in mind on what I wanted to see. So first of all, I wanted to see Jason Momoa actually portray Arthur Curry and not just be Jason Momoa pretending to be Arthur Curry. I wanted to see not so much Black Manta, and I also wanted to see the CGI really bring out the beauty of Atlantis from what we've seen in the comics and what we've seen in some of the animated stuff that the DC and Warner Brothers have done together. So first of all, let's talk about the pros and cons, and then we'll talk about whether or not the things that I actually wanted to see came to pass. I think we should go ahead and get the pros out of the way because, to be honest, there were so many pros. So one of the things that I noticed for sure with the Aquaman trailer is that unlike other DC films before this one, and of course Wonder Woman, of course, which was amazing, this movie looks to be multi-tonal. It looks like it'll have serious moments, it looks like it will have fun moments, and seems like it will have epic moments and moments that are full of wonder, especially when he first enters Atlantis for the first time. I love the fact that there's so many different things going on in the trailer that kind of give you a hint of what the actual movie is gonna be like. I also kind of love that Arthur is a reluctant hero because it shows that he will potentially grow as a character. I love Black Manta's suit. I mean, my God, I feel like the designers, they just went with it. Instead of trying to modernize Black Manta's suit and make him look like a person who would be wearing an armored suit in real life, they kept that suit in all of its comic book glory with the big helmet and all and the laser beams. I love it, man. I don't think that they could have done a better job with Black Manta in the movie. I love that Aquaman looks genuinely comic booky. It's very vibrant. The scenery, it looks very lush. I love that they went all out with the ridiculousness of the type of animals that we see undersea. So just taking animals that we know already exist, like great white sharks and seahorses, and just making them exponentially bigger for some reason just looks really epic and cool. Between this trailer and some other things that I saw from DC at Comic-Con this year, it really looks like DC and Warner Brothers are really trying to get it together as far as the live action front is concerned. And to be honest, I'm on board. You know, you guys who watch the channel know that I am a huge DC fan, but I am definitely disappointed with some of the things they've done in live action, and I was close to giving up on DC live action, but Aquaman gives me hope. I'm on board and I see what it is that they're trying to do. And I think that Aquaman is going to go the route of Wonder Woman, where the movie will truly encapsulate who the character is, and I am definitely digging that. So let's talk about the cons though. So this is kind of going back to some of the things that I was talking to you guys about in my Aquaman video some days ago or last week. Jason Momoa seems like he's just being Jason Momoa as Arthur Curry. I did not want that. I didn't really get a real sense of who he was developing into in this trailer. I'm unsure if this version of Arthur Curry will work or not. I think that it's gonna be one of those kind of things where I'm gonna have to really see this movie for myself to determine whether or not Jason is giving me a rendition of Arthur Curry that I actually enjoy. But you know, I'm skeptical, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes actors do make characters their own, and I guess that's okay. So let's talk about Mera. So I gotta be honest with you guys. I know a lot of people are really loving Amber Heard as Mera. I don't really feel it yet. In the comics, Mera is absolutely a badass. She is definitely on Arthur's level in regards to what she can do and what kind of a person she is. As far as what I saw in the trailer from Amber Heard as Mera, she doesn't really give me that badass ocean princess / warrior type of vibe. Like, I kind of really don't get that from her, but then again, maybe it's it's because we didn't see enough scenes with Mera in the movie actually fighting and doing like badass things. Things that I actually also don't like about Mera in the Aquaman trailer is I don't like the hair. You know, the pictures of Amber Heard as Mera that we've seen before have always been with her hair wet, so it didn't look ridiculous because I mean she's in Atlantis, so her hair is supposed to be wet. But when her hair is dry, I feel like it's too much. I feel like it's a little bit too big and bulky for Amber Heard. You know, she's a very small and petite woman, and I feel like it's just too much hair for her. As far as the color, I have no problems at all with the color because in the comics, Mera has very red hair, so that's cool. It's really just the thickness of that wig she's wearing that I'm really not feeling. So let's talk about the CG, because that was definitely one of the things that I talked about in my previous video. Let's just put this on the table right now. The CG and the video effects in the trailer are absolutely beautiful. I love the direction that they're going with Black Manta. I love the direction they're going with Atlantis. I love the direction that they're going with the sea creatures in Atlantis, and especially the trench. Oh my god. But here's the one problem that I have with the CG. It's not that the CG is ugly, it's beautiful and it's very stylistic. The problem with the CG is that it looks too animated. It doesn't look like it's something you can actually feel or touch, if that makes sense. It's kind of like the 3D animation that you would see in a Pixar film or a DreamWorks film, and it looks great for a cartoony CG animated movie, but if you're trying to bring it into the real world, it needs to look like it has some depth to it. It needs to look like it has some mass to it. It needs to look like you can actually touch it, like it is made of matter. You know what I mean? Atlantis looks absolutely beautiful. I hope that in the movie they actually allow us to explore Atlantis, because one thing that I did not like about Wonder Woman, for example, and also in Black Panther, is that they introduced us to these beautiful worlds, but they did not allow us to explore them. So hopefully Aquaman is the superhero movie that actually allows us to explore that beautiful world. So let's talk about just everything as a whole. So I am really loving the direction that James Wan is going with this movie. I knew that I should have had faith in James Wan. I had always had faith in James Wan, and I do believe that this movie is gonna be as epic and as adventure filled as I believe it to be and as this trailer portrays it to be. One of the things that really stuck out to me during the whole production of this movie is that you didn't hear anything about WB executives coming in and meddling with the project. James Wan was left alone to do what he wanted to do, to create the vision that he had in mind for this movie, and I am looking forward to December. December cannot come soon enough. I gotta say, man, I think that Aquaman is proof that DC is learning. They're learning how to do live action. And the best thing about them learning how to do live action is that they're not trying to be Marvel. They're doing what actually makes the DC universe and the DC characters and the DC worlds come to life in the comics and in the animated movies. I think that they're really starting to just embrace their comic book side and embrace who they are and stop trying to make these characters in these worlds something that they are not. I love it. It's beautiful, and I'm just looking forward to the future of DC live action films now. Let me know, guys, how you feel about the Aquaman trailer in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you like content like this. Don't forget to check out our social media to join in on the discussion and to see what types of things that we're talking about at Planet EJOBN. Don't forget to join the Planet EJOBN Facebook group, where there's thousands and thousands and thousands of nerds just like you who are talking about comics, movies, video games, anime, whatever you think you want to talk about, buddy, it's there. So anyways, you guys, leave a comment down in the comment section below and give me your thoughts. Speak freely, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace out.